If you clicked on this video and you're in the media business, whether it be photography, videography, or you're doing digital marketing for business owners, you want to learn how to make money and you want to learn how to make a lot of it quickly. And in this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do just that. I've been in my media business going on 7 years now, and in this video, I'm going to teach you the exact same steps that I took to get to where I'm at now, making consistently $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and even sometimes $5,000 every month in my media business. But to first show you proof, here's my statement showing you that I've made this amount of money in my business, right? So I'm not here to flex anything. I mean, some people may even look at it and think that it's not even that much money. But to anybody who's in the early stages of this business and trying to get their foot in the door in this industry, I'm here to help you and guide you and tell you and teach you how to grow in this business and how to make money. So how did I get started in the business? About a year ago is when I picked up my first camera, but I've always been in film and media. If you're a video gamer, like I was when I was a kid, I was playing video games and just, wasting my years doing absolutely nothing. I came to the conclusion that if I'm gonna be wasting and spending so much time on video games, why not make money from it? Once I figured that out, that I could monetize and start making money from playing video games, I went on Twitch and I started broadcasting streams. This was just a little while after I quit my job, and all I had was $60 or $80 in my bank account. So I used that money to invest in editing software, which is Filmora, the same editing software that I still use to this day. So by using Filmora to edit my own video game clips, I was getting a lot of experience and knowledge editing videos, which I would later on use to charge other people to edit their videos and their content. So from streaming on Twitch and editing my own video game clips and posting them to YouTube, went to me editing other people's content and actually getting paid to edit other people's stuff. And here's the thing about it, in my earlier stages, nobody trusted me or believed that I could do anything. And nobody's gonna believe in you that you can do anything. You have to prove that to them. So a lot of what I was doing in my earlier stages was working for free. You have to build up a strong portfolio. That's the thing. Most people want to charge insanely high prices. Most people want to say, oh, I'm a professional video editor. Like I see this all the time. Like if I'm going into Discord servers and different stuff like that and I'm looking for a video editor because I have a lot of workload and I can't handle it all at this point in my business. So like when I get overflow of work, I want to send it to somebody else. So if I'm looking for video editors, they'll have like professional video editor, however many years of experience, like most of the time it's like 1 year or 2 years, which is not a lot of experience. I mean, you can learn a lot in a year or two, but like most experts, you know what I mean? It takes them years on top of years on top of years. I see these things and people are trying to like get that role and get that, how do I say, like prestige or whatever you want to call it. Like they look at themselves in such a high and bright light, which is a great thing, but it's like you don't have enough experience under your belt. You don't have enough knowledge. So it's like you can go to somebody and tell them all of these great things about what you do, but they're not gonna believe it until they see a result. And when I see these guys and when I see their work and their portfolios suck. So the thing about it is, work for free, get the skills under your belt and master the skills so that by the time when you go to these people and you go to these companies and these business owners, they're actually like blown away by it. Working for free is one thing that has gotten me pretty far. Once I learned to work for free is when I really started making a lot of money. And it took me a pretty long time. Like when I was just beginning and just starting, I remember I was only charging like $5 for a video. And I would sit there for like an hour editing a video that I only charged somebody for $5 fucking, bro. Thinking about that moment and then thinking about now, it's really just mind blowing to me. But here's the thing, I had to go through that process and you may have to go through that process too. Now, I hope that you get it a little bit easier than I had it, but the truth about it is you got to go through that pain and suffering, and you have to go through those low moments to be able to enjoy the high moments, the fruits of that labor. You know what I'm saying? So going through that process is what really helped me get ahead. So from being on Fiverr and editing videos for business owners and content creators went to me getting kicked off the platform. So I got kicked off the platform and I was back to zero, making zero money. Luckily, like I had a lot of my clients still in touch with me. I was still working with them off the platform. And the reason why I got kicked off the platform in the first place was because Fiverr has like this automated detection system in their software, in their website, that is like, if you're sharing contact information with people, like if you're telling them to follow you on Instagram, or if you're giving them your number and telling them to text you or call you or anything like that, they will give you a warning, and the warning will turn into a second warning, and that second warning will turn into a ban. So I didn't get either one of those things. They didn't give me either one of those things. They just automatically banned me. So like I said, from getting kicked off the platform, I was back at zero, and I had to figure out something else to make money again. That led me to doing digital marketing. So like I said, I was already in touch with a couple of the clients that I've had from being on the platform, because I was giving out my social media information. What I did was, it went from me just being an editor to offering a lot more services. I'm not just offering the video editing part. I learned the skill of creating thumbnails. I learned the skill of creating shorts content, because now I'm like educating myself, and I'm learning, okay, the videos are great for, getting watch time. The videos are great for, actually really making money. But if we want to get a lot more subscribers quickly, and if we want to create more digestible content for people to like watch and bring more awareness and subscribers and just different things like that to the channel, short form content is popular. If I can create short form content that's going to skyrocket these people's brands and bring more awareness to what they're doing, I can make a lot more money by doing that as well. Thumbnails, shorts, SEO. Right? So I'm charging people for the SEO now. That's included with the service. So not just tags, titles, and thumbnails. I'm charging people for Google ads. So if I can do this entire basket of things for a person, I can make a lot more money. So that's what I started doing. So once I started doing that, I was making a lot more money, because I was providing a lot more value to my clients and my customers. And in the middle of all of this, I was trying to build such strong relationships with my clients. So it's not like, most people feel like in business, it's solely about just offering services and just getting paid. No, man, you have to build a relationship with people. That's how you actually make money. This entire business, all of the money, throw it out the window. Get it out your mind, man. Just trying to make money. Get it out of your mind. Because here's the thing, somebody else could have the same exact product as you. Somebody can have the same exact service as you, but if people don't like you, people aren't gonna buy from you. And that's just how it works. So what I suggest any of y'all do is just work on strengthening that connection with people, right? So when you come to a business and you go to a person, right, you don't have to be all like best friends and all of that other stuff. That's not what I'm saying. Understand really what their goals are, and understand who they are as a person. Get to know them and get to like them. Try to get them to like you, and just be the best you can be at delivering what they want you to deliver. Build that connection with the client, build that connection with your customer, and you're gonna make a lot more money. That's all business is about, is your relationships and your connections. If you have strong relationships with people, if you can build a great network, you have a successful business. I was already in film and media, just helping business owners make more money through creating viral content for them. So I came up with the grand idea to just start shooting portraits for people. So my first camera I bought for literally just $350, which is pretty cheap, right? So anybody who's in photography, you guys know that the best cameras that you're probably gonna find and gonna get, they're gonna be expensive. So if you're shooting with DSLRs, you can find them a lot cheaper than what you'd be finding if you're looking for anything that's mirrorless. And everybody knows that shooting with mirrorless cameras are just a lot better than DSLRs. So I bought my first DSLR camera, which was $350. It's literally still the camera that I'm shooting with right now, even though I've upgraded all of my equipment, spent thousands and thousands of dollars upgrading all of my gear. I still use this camera to this day. I hear these creators and these people who are trying to get into the industry, they have this idea that you need all of this expensive shit to be able to make a lot of money, and it's wrong. I made a lot of money with a 50mm kit lens, a 1.8, which is sucks. Like, for a lot of the shoots that I was doing, that lens sucked, but it's literally all I had, and I had to make it work. From that $350 investment, I've made thousands and thousands of dollars. I say that to say, start with what you have. It took me a long time to get that out of my brain. But once you realize that a lot of the stuff that you believe about having a successful business and what people tell you on the social media, and you see people driving these Lamborghinis and you try to compare your life to these people who have like a lot more than what you have. Once you get that out of your mind and you start working for where you are, you're gonna save a lot of money, you're gonna save a lot of stress, and you're gonna save a lot of time. Work with what you have and be great. Like I remember reading a quote, greatness is making the best out of what you have. And I think that was from Mike Tyson. That was my entire journey. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic of the video. Number 2 is key strategies for growth, right? So how do you actually really grow? Like, how do you find clients? How do you get paid? How do you get followers on social media? All of these different things. And one of the things that has helped me the most in finding and attracting new clients is just by going out and building those relationships. If you can't go out and communicate with people, then you're gonna fail. If you're trying to find clients, you have to position yourself in the place to attract clients who you know is looking for what you have. If you do graduation portraits, go to colleges, go to high schools, talk to the people who work at these high schools. So this is what I was doing. I was just going out to these high schools and these colleges, and I'm not knowing anything of what I was doing, but I was just going out and taking pictures. Going downtown whenever they would have like public events, and people would just, a lot of people were out there, like around Halloween, they would have like trunk or treats, and I would go out there and do portraits for people. Or like around Christmas time, they would have, you know, just different stuff that's happening in your city. Just going out and shooting, making your face known. That's how you actually grow. As far as social media, I'm gonna be all the way honest with y'all. I don't get any photography bookings from social media, right? None. All of my bookings and all of my clients come from people who I've shot for previously. It's just like word of mouth. But I will tell you now, because of the videos that I create, I get a lot of DMs asking for my masterclass and just different things like that. So, but if you want to maximize your growth potential, you always have to be looking for information and knowledge. Never stop learning. Always going out and looking for more information, because even me now, even though I've been doing this for going on like 7 years now, I'm always looking for new stuff to expand my mind, because times are always changing. Things are always changing. People are always doing stuff different. People are always wanting something different. Doing what you were doing 10 years ago may not work here in 2024. But a lot of people are still stuck in 2014. There's this guy that I follow, and he's constantly still posting the same stuff, and it's not getting any views. Why do you keep posting the same stuff? If it didn't get any good views the first time you posted it, and maybe the second time you posted it, because maybe you just didn't get on the algorithm, so you probably posted a second time. But if it hasn't worked either times, why are you keep doing the same thing? Study what you're doing wrong. Do less of what's not working and do more of what's working. That is how you grow.